Good morning, this is Cindy and I am in my craft room today and I'm just going to play a little bit. I am on the second signature of my autumnal journal, the big heavy one there, the big one with the two signatures and all the fancy stuff that I'm doing that has to have a certain number of pockets and tucks and all this sort of requirements. I will put a link down below to the other video that I have done on this. But I thought I would show you a little bit of what I have done so far. I made a card yesterday that goes here, just a place to journal, and goes in my envelope here that is flipped out on here. None of this is sewn because it's my center section. I will be doing a hidden spine and putting this all together. Now, where was that page I was just working on? There it is. Okay, so let me organize this a little bit. And when I cut things, okay, I didn't quite get my pages as level as I would have liked. But I've decided not to worry about it because I'm putting tags and things that hang out the top and whatnot. And same thing on the side. If I lift that up, you can see that the sides are not even, but that's okay because we're putting these things on the side. Okay, let me find where I was here. I have these two white pages that are back to back, and I wanted to do something with them. So I've already cut that big pocket that's going to go there, and I cut a piece that goes here, and then I thought it would be kind of cool to put a little pocket and a belly band on top of them. So I'm going to put those together and move on from there. I don't know if you can hear it. We have a very loud truck going by there. Oh no, it wasn't a truck, it was a Mustang. Excuse me. Needs a muffler. All right, so this will just be a little bit of a pocket. I have switched over and I'm using my new bottle of Fabri-Tac, and what I have discovered is that it is really coming out fast. So I'm using a lot of paper towel to kind of blot it a little bit. Otherwise, what I'm finding is I'm getting oozes all over everything. So let's go ahead and put that on here. And I'm kind of keeping an eye where my center is. You may notice I have paint on me. I'm getting new shelves over there. There'll be new shelves. And I'm very excited about it. My husband is making them. And I put the primer on this morning. And look at this. I'm wearing half the primer, I swear. I am a terrible, terrible painter. I'm a slob when it comes to it. There's paint on the floor out in the garage. There's paint on the sawhorses. There's paint on me. And yes, there is in fact paint on the shelves. But oh my glory, I am just not good with paint. I get too impatient and then I slop it places. But I'm very excited, and I will also link the video down below to show you the before pictures. I will show you the after pictures once the shelves are finished. All the shelves but one are cut, and he ran out of wood. So he said, I got to go get another piece of wood to do that last shelf. And he has not sanded the shelves yet, so I can't prime them. But I could prime the main structure, so I did that just to get it done. It's a beautiful day. It's about 72 right now in the morning, 72 Fahrenheit, which makes it a very, very nice day. Now, one of the things I did this morning, because I was a little bit low on inspiration, I have 4 journals from I did that as a belly band and I meant to do it as a pocket. Well, it's going to be a belly band now. Or at least going to be, because I don't want to move it. I got strands of glue here hanging out. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I did smear it a little bit. So I went through the 4 journals that I have from other journalists, junk journalists, just to get some ideas. And it was really cool to go back through them and see all of the things that they have done. By the way, I have finished this piece. You may have seen me working on it before. Obviously, I have other pieces sticking in there. So there's my 2 butterflies. You saw me put those on before. I did a stamp and a butterfly and a stamp and a butterfly. And then inside, I did something different. I put 2 belly bands, so I'll put little things in there. And then I did 2 pads of paper. Rather than just do 1 sheet of paper across it, I decided to go something a little bit fancier. So I'm not going to overstuff these because, again, it's already pretty fat. And it's going to go into a pocket in here. It's going to go into this signature. But that piece is done. And I thought I would just share that with you quick. All right, what I need now is something for here. I have these cute little pumpkin stickers. And I don't know if I just want to put 1 little pumpkin sticker on each one. I certainly can over here. I've got a little tiny one over here. That's perfect. So we'll just put you over here. Because once I stick things in here, it's going to be fairly decorated. And I still would love to find a pumpkin stamp. I got these 3, which are very cool. We'll throw you guys up here. And I decided to do the facing pages in similar stuff, similar designs. A lot of times I'll leave the pages, right in the middle. There. And another set of pages done. A lot of times I will leave these pages blank because I want to leave room for writing, but they were so stark. And I thought I really need to put something there. So I need to put something there. I need to develop something for that. I have some journal cards that I have been creating, but because this particular journal has a very specific color scheme and theme, I don't have a whole lot that fits it. I have this piece, and I want to put it, I think, no, where'd I go? There we go. Do I want to put it right in here? No, I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to fold it in half. It has these, I don't know if you can see them, these really pretty leaves on them. And I'm going to put it right into my belly band. There we go. I'll probably stick something else in there too because it's got lots of room for it. But there we go. That gives me something there to start with. That out of the way. I don't want to use that again because now I've used it once. I don't like to double use. There's already one of these in the other signature, so that's 2 pages of that same stuff. All right, I found this. This was, I think, from the Dollar Tree, and I've used that, so I won't use that again. I can put that away. I need to figure out some other things. I love this. Remember in the first journal, I was talking about the peacocks, and I really liked those. I also like how this works together. So I don't know that I'll put anything on there unless I put a piece of, let me see if I have any. I do. There we go. I could put a piece to kind of go with it over here, or do it as a belly band. I might do that. This is the second signature, so that's the front of the second signature. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and throw that belly band in there, and I'll cut it right about there. Gives me another piece for later on. And I'm upside down. Am I upside down? Yeah, I think I was. There we go. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to stop talking. Just kind of got in the moment. Get that little bit of glue there. And we have a second belly band. And see, I did it again. I got stuff squeezing out here at the bottom. Now I'm going to have to stick a sticker or something down there because I got them smoosh. Got to cover that up with something. I don't know what I'll cover it up with yet. I'll leave it for the moment. I am, however, going to go back to my list. So going back to my list, 2 to 3 signatures, got that done. 10 to 15 pocket or more pockets, tucks, or belly bands. I think I've got that covered. I've got 1, 2, I guess that's I'll call that a flip. We won't call that a belly band. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have just 8 alone here so far. So you know that that's going to get covered. 2 or more flip outs. I have the flip out in the other one, and I'm going to count this as a flip out. So there's my 2 or more flip outs. Ephemera and all pockets, tucks, and belly bands. Yeah, we're working on that part. 5 to 10 handmade pieces of ephemera, which can be altered tags, journaling cards, guest checks, time cards, envelopes, bingo cards, flashcards, etc. All of my ephemera in here is handmade. At this point, I have nothing that is not handmade. So I've got that covered. And a tassel or dangle, I still don't know about that one. Bound with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, which I will do once I have both of my pieces ready, because I'm going to do a hidden spine and I'm going to include it all together in the one. Tie closure required. I figured out my tie the last time. Stamping or stenciling on 2 or more pages. I've done a ton of stamping in the other one. I haven't done a lot of stenciling. I should look for some fall stencils. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. Charms, dangles, page lace, page ruffles, or trim on a minimum of 2 pages per signature. I do have 2 pages on the other one. I only have 1 so far on here, so I need to put something ruffly or whatever on there, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm in good shape. I'm in really good shape with this journal. Obviously, I have a lot more to fill in here. I have this really neat piece. I wonder if I have a place to put that. I haven't done any collages in here yet in this particular journal. I don't have a lot of things left to collage with. I also have this piece, which I might like better. I don't know. Most of the pieces that I've been using are napkins. I have a lot of napkin stuff. Oh, I have this. There's a piece of doily. Not much of a piece left, but there's a little piece of doily. We could do something with that. And maybe this. Okay, I'm going to pause my video for a minute because I've got to go grab a couple more pieces of stuff that are not currently out. So let me go see what I can find, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I went and found my stencils. I have this set of stencils, which has, I think that's supposed to be a cornucopia. There's a flower or a corn stalk. There's an ear of corn, and there's a pumpkin. So I'm going to try to do this pumpkin down here. And I have a couple of different things here. I think what I'm going to try actually first, this is a barn door. It's a little bit red. It might be too red, so I'm going to wait on that. I might choose to do that a little bit differently. I'm going to go ahead with the spiced marmalade. This is Distress Archival ink. I have my orange dauber here. I know there are other tools that you can use for this. I'm going to turn it just a little bit sideways. I'm going to go ahead and put in my very light orange here. I'm liking how that looks. Get it into the edges. I know people use the makeup sponges for this, and I think next time I go to the Dollar Tree, I will try to find some. It's a bigger surface, and I think it goes a little bit easier. What I find is that this is a little bit hard to do because although it gets into the corners well, it's just very small and takes time. Not that the other one wouldn't. There we go. Make sure I'm getting in there. Okay. And for the green on top, I thought maybe about putting a little red in there, but I don't think I want it now that I'm there. I have this peeled paint. And we'll put that in here. It does seem to get into the corners quite well. I hope, and I haven't used those other makeup artists or makeup brushes, so I don't know how well they get into the corners. The videos that I've seen seem to show that they do fairly well. The thing that I think those would do that this one isn't quite as good at is perhaps giving a more level of paint or ink. Okay, let's cover that up and do the reveal. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Let me just push that together so that that's what you're going to see. Yeah, I like that. And people could still write, and you could write right over the top of it if you want. Okay, I like that. All right, this was just a short video, just kind of keeping you in the loop as to what's going on with this journal. If you like this journal, or if you like the journal, well, if you like the journal, you can buy it. It will be for sale eventually. But if you like the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications for the next one. In the meantime, this is Cindy signing off.